Now we've discovered exactly what the Twitchathon is all about. Let's meet one of the local teams. Warren Chadd, otherwise known as Chaddy, is the team captain of the Cowra Woodland Bird Brainers team. Chaddy, are you looking forward to a big weekend of bird watching?
Yeah, it's been getting primed up for quite some time now. Looking forward to it.
Now, you're the captain of the Cowra Woodland Bird Brainers team. How have you been preparing?
Well, there's not a lot you can do. It's get to know your area, so you know where the birds are. So on the day you can actually find them, because the aim is to find as many birds as you can. So I get out and about a fair bit, and there's quite a few good spots in the Condobolin Lake Angelico area where I know birds live on a regular basis. So we'll visit those sites and hopefully get our numbers up.
Now, we've just had a chat to Alan Morris, who's the coordinator of the event. Are you taking part in the 24-hour race or the champagne race?
Well, they're one and the same. They both go for 24 hours. There's a hardcore race, which is for hardcore birders, but we're going in the champagne race.
I believe you're calling it the beer race, but because you won't be popping the corks, you'll be popping the top of a stubby.
Yeah, I don't think we'd last for 24 hours if we started drinking champagne at 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. Come Sunday, we mightn't be very good.
Now, you've been a bird watcher in the Condobolin region for a long time. What does it take to be a successful bird watcher?
Oh, I think you've just got to walk around with your eyes and ears open and pay attention to nature. I grew up in the bush, so from a young age I was aware of what was around me, and I've always had an interest in animals and birds. Keep an eye on them, see what they do, see where they go, see what their habits are, and you'll soon develop a bit of an idea of where to find them and how to get onto them.
Now, you have some very passionate people as part of the Cowra Woodland Bird Brainers team. Can you talk us through who'll be helping you out over the weekend?
I've got my partner Leonie to start with. She's helping us out. She's not a real hardcore birder, but she's going to come with us, and she's a very good cook, so we should get some pretty good sustenance along the way. I've got a mate from Katoomba, John French, who is a taxi driver up there. He'll be with us, and John Katanch from Cowra. He's a local owner of a store over there for farmers' supplies. He's going to be with us too. So we'll have a team of 4.
Fabulous. And Alan said that it's good if you can spot 100 birds. What are you aiming for?
I'd like to get a little bit higher than that. You've always got to be optimistic. But because we've had such 2 really good seasons out here, and there's lots of water, I'm thinking we should get 130 plus. So that's what I'm looking to get if we can.
Fabulous. Do you have a plan? You know, you go here at this time and to another site at a different time? Yeah,
it's certainly been planned out. I've got a map route going, and different places where I know birds will be at different times of the day, so we can and go around in a big circle, so we don't backtrack anywhere. Another aim of the whole thing is to keep your kilometres down as low as you can. Try not to go too many kilometres for the birds you get, so we will definitely have a route planned out, and I've got it all written out as to where we'll go and at what time, and hopefully the birds play the game.
Is this the first Twitchathon you've taken part in?
Yeah, it's my first Twitchathon, yeah, and I'm pretty sure my whole team, we're virgins all round.
Fabulous. And the money raised goes to the Cowra Woodland Bird Program, which I know you're very involved with. Why is it important for that program to get this funding?
Well, the Cowra Woodland Bird Program, it's been going for about 10 or 12 years now. It's one of the longest-running continuous bird programs in New South Wales. It started out a local landholder, John Rankin, from the Cowra district about 12 years ago. He was worried about the decline of woodland birds in that area, so he did something about it, and through people like Alan Morris and Birds New South Wales, they've been able to get a program up and running to work out why the little birds are disappearing and try to reverse that trend through management practices and limit the impact of invasive species. And we're now into tree planting and re-vegetation and producing corridors to link significant areas of vegetation up again to try and get those birds to come back.
And in just a few days, you've raised a considerable amount of money. How much are you up to at the moment?
Currently, I've got about $3,000 from the local Condobolin people, which has been absolutely fantastic. I've had a really good response. It's not over yet. I'm still canvassing people in the area. So if they want to still pledge some money to me, they can track me down and do that, which is not a problem.
Is this event for you? Is it a big deal in your birdwatching circle of friends? if you could win this?
It's quite exciting, actually. I mean, bird watching, I know it's not one of your high-impact adrenaline rush sports, but for the people that do it, it's all quite exciting, especially when you get to see rarer birds or birds that you don't see very often. So I'm really looking forward to it, and so's the rest of the team. And hopefully we'll have a really good day, and we might even see a couple of birds that we don't see too often, which will be really good. Do you have a favourite bird in our region? I'm particularly fond of the spotted bowerbird. He's quite a character. I see them around the place fairly often, especially when I work on rural properties. There's often a bower in the garden somewhere. And at the house I'm working at the moment, there's a particularly cheeky bowerbird here, and he's probably nicked about 200 or 300 of my tech screws out of the house I'm working on. He's now got them in his bower as his adornments for his girlfriends. Well, let's hope he picks up thanks to you. Well, hopefully he does, yeah. Good luck to him. Are you constantly bird watching, or do you set yourself some time to actually, drive to your favourite places as well, or is it a bit of both? Well, it's a bit of both. I mean, as a bird watcher, you're actively doing it all the time. As I sit here speaking to you, I'm got my ear out and listening and watching and seeing if anything's kicking around. But I do take time out to actively pursue them. I'm into photography now. I try to photograph the birds, so I do take time out and go to specific places in order to do that as well. Well, Chaddy, best of luck this weekend. You'll have to give us a buzz on Monday and let us know how many birds you saw. Yeah, for sure. I can certainly do that. And in the meantime, thanks very much for the opportunity to come on your show and tell everyone about bird watching.
That's Twitchathon coordinator Alan Morris and local Twitchathon competitor Warren Chad speaking to Kia Handley. If you want to get involved with the Twitchathon, call BirdLife New South Wales on 029 647 1033. We'll have news headlines and weather for you next, and then Arms Out West. Mornings with Angela Owens. 27 to